Is takeout your lazy dinner of choice? Are you on a first-name basis with your delivery person? Well, tonight I'm giving you permission to take out. Registered dietitian and New York Times best-selling author Frances Largeman-Roth is here, and she's got the Lazy Girl's Guide to Ordering Takeout. So, Frances, what's the most important thing to remember when we're ordering in?
Okay, read those menus and look for those descriptive terms like stuffed, smothered, crusted, loaded, and steer clear of those dishes because it's just going to add more calories, more sodium, and more fat.
All right, so we met Michelle in that little tape package, a self-proclaimed lazy chef.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. So you say you order out a couple times a week. What typically do you order out?
Well, with 4 girls at home, we typically order pizza and chicken parm sandwiches.
All right, so Frances has reviewed the 3 favorite takeout meals we order in America. We're going to go through them one by one, everybody, and show you where the pitfalls are and what you can do to stay smart about this. So we're going to start with Italian food. Let's walk on over here. Now, you mentioned, Michelle, that you'd have a little bit of pizza as an example, because everyone can be happy with that. What's the biggest mistakes you make with pizza?
Well, this is the ultimate lazy girl meal or ultimate anybody meal, right? So what you want to do is you want to go with the Veggie Supreme pizza. Load it up with veggies like we did with this one. Go with a thin crust, okay? That's going to save you so many calories. And here we've got broccoli, we have fresh tomatoes and onions. Steer clear of the meat lovers, okay? That's just a saturated fat disaster, right? People love it, but it's tough. And then the freebies, that's another no-no. Yeah. They want to tack on $1 breadsticks and things like that, or 2-for-1 pizzas, you know, which seem like a really good bargain. Not a good bargain for your health.
Rough idea of number of calories for a serving of this?
440 calories for 2 large slices, so that's pretty good, and it's pretty filling.
And keep your daughters will be thin. They'll love you.
Yes, great.
Yeah.
All right. Next Lazy Girl's Guide item is Mexican takeout. So, Michelle, would you typically order Mexican?
Yeah, burritos, or the kids love nachos, and especially the loaded nachos. And
yeah.
cheese.
Loaded. You heard
That's
that word.
another term,
Loaded.
right.
So what's the best dish to order out if you're going to have Mexican?
It's fajitas.
Yeah. Without question?
Without a question. And because it's just grilled meat, usually it's skirt steak, which is very, very lean, and then you get sauteed veggies. You get peppers and onions. It's very filling. This is where you don't want to go vegetarian, though. You want to get the meat or the chicken or the shrimp because it's going to help you feel full. It's also going to give you iron as well. But stick with 1 corn tortilla and do get the salsa because that's going to give you a little metabolism kick for only 30 calories.
Remember, Hungry Girl talked about the portobello mushrooms? So you can slice your own in there. It's not too difficult to make.
Absolutely.
What's the biggest mistake we make with Mexican food?
Okay, so you've ordered something healthy like the fajitas. Don't blow it on the chips, okay? Skip the chips. Keep the guacamole because the guacamole, we've got a little thing right here, is loaded with healthy monounsaturated fat, and it's a very surprising source of fiber. A half of an avocado gives you 6 grams of fiber, so add the guac into the fajita. 484 calories.
Keep you full. Plus, those are can't stop.
Oh, you can't.
Can't. Once you start.
And they salt them up.
All right, and the big other category, besides Italian and Mexican, is Chinese food, which all of us order out. And for the Chinese takeout wonders out there, the lazy girls out there, what's the dish they should be ordering?
Okay, so it's surprising, but it's actually beef with vegetables in oyster sauce. Now, there are all sorts of different sauces at a Chinese restaurant. Oyster sauce, which is actually made from oysters, is the lightest sauce that you can go for. And we see some right here. It's the brown sauce that's kind of translucent.
Yeah.
Check it out there.
There's a little bit of oysters in oyster sauce, by the way, I found out.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
They boil them. They actually boil the oysters. And this also has some ginger in it as well. But you can see it's loaded up with vegetables, and it's very light. Only 296 calories. That's without the rice. Now, if you go with rice, try to get brown rice, and then eat half of it. I know it's kind of hard to leave it behind, but eat half of it. That's only going to give you another 100 calories.
What's your go-to Chinese meal?
General Chow's chicken.
Delicious.
I know, you're identifying with it. It is delicious.
Can't argue with that. It is very tasty. And, okay, so the biggest no-no when eating Chinese, throw the fork away. Don't eat with the fork. Go with chopsticks. It's going to slow you down. The more slowly you eat, the less you're going to eat. And also, you're going to leave a lot of sauce behind when you're using the chopsticks. And that means less sodium.
And think of all that manual dexterity that you're gaining from that.
And you're burning calories, right, by using the chopsticks?
Theoretically.
Burning a few calories.
I hope that's helpful.
No, my kids will love it. Thank you. Yes,
And
it's very helpful.
It's fun.
All right, I got a deal for you. It's Sunday night. the last meal before starting your diet. If you could eat whatever you wanted, what would it be on your plate? Find out what's on mine coming up next.